So I recently saw 28 Years Later. So here's what I think. Yes, I'm not late of the on the trend, but here's my review. 28 Years Later. 28 Years Later is a sequel to 28 Days Later, which is generally one of the best zombie movies ever made, and it's generally peak similar, and is one of the best horror movies ever made. It's fantastic. You should watch it if you haven't seen it. And then we have 28 Weeks Later, which is not as good, but still, it's alright. So what do I think about 28 Years Later? It's better than 28 Weeks Later, I can tell you that for sure. First up, let's go over the characters. The dad is alright. He's a bit of a dickhead. Spoilers, by the way. Don't go into this video if you don't want spoilers. And like I was saying, the dad is okay. He's a bit of a dickhead when he slapped his son in the face. But he seems like a alright character. The kid over here is the main character. And, you know what? He's a pretty good character. Like, the kid could have been a really annoying, like Henry from The Walking Dead. Because some kids in horror movies and stuff are either really good or really dumb and stupid and annoying. But this kid falls to the good category, in my opinion. Like, he's quite a well-developed character. Also, the doctor guy. The guy was the doctor who was bald. I thought he was a pretty cool character. Not the best character, but I thought he was pretty cool. I also like the world building. I thought the world building in 28 Years Later was really good. Because we have different versions and variants of the zombies. Like, we have, like, a fat zombie who's really fat and slow. We have, like, more of, like, the average quicker zombies. And we have these big-ass zombies with a third leg. And he's, like, really strong. It was, like, ripping people's heads off. It's like, goddamn, that was gruesome, you know? And also, it was kind of weird seeing a zombie pregnant and then give birth to a baby. It was a pretty cool scene, though. And also, I gotta say, I really like the effects. Because when you see, like, them ripping people apart and ripping animals apart in, like, someone like the scenes, they were pretty well executed, I think. Also, I like the idea of communities in the, in that Zombieland. Not Zombieland, in the 28 Years Later movie. It kind of reminded me of The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead, when they had their own, like, you know, towns and stuff. With gates and stuff, that was pretty cool. And they had some really intense scenes, and you, like my heart was beating on some of the scenes. And it was really good. Also, this movie was quite depressing. More depressing than the other two. Because, the one scene when the mom found out she has, a disease. And, she died. And that was a really emotional moment. And that was, like, really, really sad, actually. I also gotta say, the ending was quite weird, to me anyway. There was, like, this guy, like, the Regulus we see as a kid earlier. And his friends were just as, like, colours from the Teletubbies. And they were having, like, this Teletubby remix. I was saying, Lala and Poe. It was really weird, but cool, I guess. So, yeah. And I thought the world building was really good. I don't know if I already said this, but I thought the world building was quite good. So overall, I like this movie. I thought it was pretty good. Better than 28 Weeks Later, but it's not as peak as 28 Days Later. This movie gets a 8.8 out of 10 for me, and that's it.